multiplying and dividing by 10 and 100. Let's learn what happens to a number if you multiply and divide by 10 and 100. Let's take a single digit numbers, say 5. When I multiply the 5 by 10, 5 tens is 50. So you see that the digit 5 has been moved from ones place to the tens place. It has moved one step to the left. Now let's take a two-digit number. I take 27. 27 multiplied by 10 is equal to 270. The number 27 has moved one step to the left. Now let's see what happens to the same numbers when you multiply by 100. 5 multiplied by 100 gives you 500. Here you see that the number or the digit 5 has moved 2 steps to the left. Similarly, the number 27 multiplied by 100 gives you 2700. Over here, you see that the number 27 has been moved 2 steps to the left. So, when you multiply a number by 100, it moves 2 steps to the left. Now, let's learn what happened to the number when divided by 10 and 100. When you divide 70 by 10, the answer is 7 because the 0 of 70 and the 0 of 10 get cancelled and we get 7, or we can say the digit 7 moves one step to the right. In the same way, in the number 350 divided by 10, we say the answer is 35 because the digit or the number has moved one step to the right. So, over here too, the zeros get cancelled away. In the number 700 divided by 100, the answer is just 7 because over here the number 7 has moved 2 steps to the right, or we can say the zeros of the 700 and 100 gets cancelled. In the same way, the number 3800 divided by 100, we say the answer is just 38 because the zeros of 3800 and 100 get cancelled. Over here also we see that the number 36 moves 2 steps to the right. So do remember, when you multiply a number, the digit or the number moves 1 or 2 steps to the left. When you divide a number by 10 or 100, it moves 1 step or 2 steps to the right. With the help of these rules, let us work more sums. Multiplying and dividing by 10 and 100. Let's investigate. Use the calculator, key in the number and signs. So, what happens when you press the equal sign? So, use a calculator, type as 5 multiplied by 10 and write the 3 answers you get. So, let's see what happens now. When you multiply 5 by 10, you get 50. When you repeatedly multiply by 10, that is 50 multiplied by 10 gives us 500. So 500 multiplied by 10 gives us 5000. So similarly, when you multiply a number that is 11 by 100, you get 1100. When you multiply 1100 by 100 again, you get a big number which has 11 followed by 4 zeros. So it is read as 110,000. In the same way, when you divide a number that is 12,500 by 10, so you have to remember the rule, the 0 of the 10 and 1 0 of 12,500 will get cancelled and we get 1250, that is 1250. When you repeatedly divide by 10, you get 125. So 125, if you divide by 10 again, you get 12.5. Over here, there is no 0 in the number, so we get a decimal point after a digit from the right. That is, we get 12.5. Do check the values using the calculator. Calculate when you multiply a number by 10. That is, 67 multiplied by 10 gives you 670. 4100, when you divide by 100, you get 41 because the zeros of 4100 and 100 gets crossed away. What is the missing number? Over here, when you look at the number, you see that 2400 divided by which number we get 100. So, when you divide the number by 54, we get 100. Do look at the number over here. When you divide by 54, 54 and 54 gets crossed away and we get 100. Copy the diagram below and write down the missing numbers. Over here, the 6 when you multiply by 10 we get 60, and 60 when multiplied by 10 we get 600. 6 when multiplied by 100 we get 600. Let's solve B. 1400 when divided by 10 we get 140. 140 when divided by 10 we get 14. In the same way, 1400 when divided by 100 we get 14. When we multiply a number, we add on the extra zeros. When you divide the number, we take away the zeros. Question 8. Here is a number calculation. 15 multiplied by 10 gives us 150. Write the two different division calculation for the same number. So how do you write the division calculation? Remember to write the product first. 150 divided by 15, any one number or a multiplier, you get 10. The other one would be 150 divided by 10 gives us 15. These are the two division calculation for the same number. Question number 9. A packet contains 500 grams of garbled food. Aisha feeds her garble 10 grams of food each day. How many days does the packet of food last? Over here, they say that she had 500 grams of the food and she feeds 10 grams each day. So what we are supposed to do? We need to divide the number by 10. That is 500 divided by 10 gives us 50, which is the number of days the packet of food will last. Question number 10. Here are three signs: multiplication sign, division and is equal to sign. Use these signs to make each calculation below correct. So I have already worked it out for you. 60 when you divide by 6 we get 10. 10 when you multiply by 15 we get 150. 140 when you divide by 10 we get 45. In the same way, write the missing numbers. 13 when multiplied by 10 we get 130. 130 when multiplied by 10 we get 1300. So do work out for the next one. Also solve the remaining sums in your textbook.